I've written 2 poems about winter. This is the first one. It's winter again. It's winter again, winter for us here in the south, and my goodness me, it's struck with a vengeance, cold as ever it could be, right here where I am. I don't like the heat. I hide away from the hot summer sun, for when I'm dripping and my face is flushed and red, I'm not a pretty sight at all. So I stay where it's cool. I hibernate as I long for the cool. But this cold, I'm not too keen on it either, it seems. I'm looking out at the house next door. There's frost all over the tiles on the roof. There'll be white frost kissing the grass and the flowers. There'll be ice on the bird bath. And I know without doubt our poor car that sits in the driveway will be covered with frosty ice, and we'll have to hose water all over it if we want to look where we're going when we drive out of the drive. It's always an advantage, don't you see, to be able to see when you drive out on the roads. However, it's not very long, these cold, frosty mornings, before the sun appears in the bright blue sky, and slowly everything is warmed, drips appearing as frost particles melt. I thaw just as quickly, hot cup of tea in my hand, a warm, fluffy dog on my knee, and I really think to myself, what was I fussing about? It hasn't been snowing or drizzling with rain. So why, tell me why, have I been grizzling this morning? For in truth, it's a fact. I'd rather be grizzling about how cold it is than frizzling and frying in the midst of the hot summer days. I think you could say the spring and the autumn that appeals to me most. And I'm so grateful indeed we live where we do have 4 seasons, even if sometimes we have 4 seasons all in one day. So there you go, that's the first one. And the second one is, well, it's blank. It hasn't got a name at the moment. I can grizzle and whinge about how cold it is when it's drizzling with rain, when the skies stay grey all through the day. I'm rugged up with woolies to keep myself warm, but when I stay glum through these cold, bitter days, I'm forgetting all that I love about winter before the burgeoning spring appears just for me. I look to my garden, and there I see all that is beautiful just for me. There are my trees, the small and the big ones, the branches quite bare, but when I look closely, I see all the buds of the new leaves just waiting and ready to spring into action with their delicate green, precious new leaves. I look around some more, and there are the spikes of green leaves. My bulbs are also waiting to appear, the snowdrops and jonquils, daffodils and hyacinths about to burst forth. And I do love the coziness of the long winter nights. Curtains are drawn, all the soup I can drink, warming my hands curled around my cup of tea. And there you can find me in these cold winter nights, curled up with a book. I'm happy to be here in my own wintry land. Not my best reading, I'm sorry, but I don't quite know why. Anyway, there you go. Have a lovely day.